Mary Yelton.
And I am Leanne Jones.
Today we'll be doing a science experiment on mineral crystals. Our objective is to find out if sugar crystals will form faster than salt crystals.
Our hypothesis is that the sugar crystals will form faster than the salt crystals because sugar can dissolve in water much faster than salt will.
The ingredients you would need is a 200 milliliter beaker and 2 clean glass jars.
2 wooden sticks with the clothespins to keep the measurement of your sticks. A pot for making the 2 solutions that will soon make crystals.
A spoon and 800 milliliters of water.
You need 680 grams of sugar and 680 grams of salt.
Food coloring is an option.
And you need a few additional crystals of sugar and salt for making the starter crystals.
And a ruler with milliliter measurements to measure the growth of the crystals.
And that's all you need for our experiment.
We'll be measuring our 680 grams of sugar.
Sugar.
Now that we measured our 680 grams of sugar, we will now pour it into the pot. So now we're going to be adding our 800 milliliters of water into the pot. But since our beaker only goes up to 200, we'll be doing it 2 times. Yep. So as you can see, the sugar is not dissolving without the addition of heat. But now that the stove is on and the addition of heat is applied, it will start to...
Now that this came to a boil, it is now clear, unlike it was before. Earlier it looked a little bit cloudy, maybe white. It is now ready to be put into... So before placing our stick into the hot solution, you have to first get your stick wet, and then you have to roll it around in some sugar to make starter crystals so that your crystals can actually grow.
So now that we have our starter crystals, we'll be putting it into the solution. Now we will be measuring our 680 grams of salt, which we will be pouring into the pot.
There's so much salt. It's not that heavy.
Just keep going, I'll tell you when to stop. Might now slow down a bit.
Are you still okay? It's 680, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop.
There's so much salt.
No, slow down a bit.
I know, I'm looking too.
We got it! No. Now that we have our 680 grams of salt, we will be pouring it into the pot. Now we'll be pouring 400 milliliters of water into our beaker, but since it only goes up to 200, we'll be doing it 2 times. Now we are waiting for the salt to dissolve in the water.
Just like the sugar, we have to first dip the stick and then we have to roll it around in the salt this time so we can make salt crystals.
So now that we have our starter crystals, we'll be putting it into the solution.
She blinded me
variable is the dry sugar and salt ingredients used to make each of the solutions, while our dependent variable is the growth of each crystal inside of the solutions. Our objective is to figure out which crystal grows faster over a period of a few weeks, but for our process we observed each of the crystals for a few weeks just to see how fast each one grew and if either of them grew at all. The data did not support our hypothesis, which was sugar crystals grow faster than salt crystals, because after multiple weeks of observation, the salt crystals grew consistently throughout each week, and the sugar did not grow at all. Each week after analyzing, we realized that the salt solution was supersaturated because it has 147 grams of salt in it, which means that there's no more salt that could possibly be dissolved into the 400 milliliters of water. The sugar still had 680 grams in it, but it was not enough to make it supersaturated, which means that the crystals actually dissolved into the solution before them being able to grow. So in the end, after analyzing our results, we realized that definitely salt grows a lot faster than sugar crystals ever would.